Thank God for another Simply Faith Friday. It's Dr. Sam. I want to give us our faith momentum nuggets for today. So last week we talked about perfection and how perfection kind of gets in the way of seeing faith being produced in our lives. And so y'all see me, I'm in the car trying to make sure that I keep my word with what I told myself that I would do, and just so that I can give myself the opportunity to do it, get it done in the means necessary. So I've been truly living out. This past week has been about persistence. And so we want to replace perfection. We want to replace that attribute in the things that we do to try to achieve perfection. We want to replace that with persistence. And so this is what persistence looks like. So it's been amazing to kind of undo perfectionism and embrace a mindset of persistence. But I won't belabor the point. Go back and look at last week's Simply Faith Friday video. Today's video is about when you put a prayer request before God, God is so sovereign. He decides how he wants to fulfill that prayer request. And do not be surprised if it comes in the form of a negative experience, whether it be rejection, whether it be an experience where you feel like you're singled out, like whatever the case may be. If you ask God for something and you put it, you know what, God, I'm gonna bring this before you, and he decides to answer it in a form that you probably wasn't expecting, don't reject it. Just say, you know what, God, thank you for that. And embrace a spirit of gratitude for it, because God knows why he chose to answer that prayer in that way. Maybe you needed to receive it in that way in order for you to stick to it, or whatever it is that you put before him. So that is all I want to say today. And it's amazing to me that not everything that I talk about with Simply Faith is a direct, it's not something that has happened to me personally. So I do include things that I've seen in other people's lives who are close to me, or whatever the case may be, where I draw inspiration from for faith. But here lately, I've been having to live some things out so that I can come and share with you all. So I hope that this is one of those moments where you're like, oh my God, I need to hear that. So don't think it not strange. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Whatever it is that you prayed for, you're like, wait a minute. This could be God answering my prayer, just because it didn't come in the way that you thought it would. God bless you. And I just thank God that we made it to January 31st, 2025, y'all. This month feel like a whole year. But we out of January, and I'm looking forward to embracing a faithful February. I pray that God blesses you. I'm praying for you. God bless you. Happy Simply Faith Friday again.